In this project demonstration, I will show you how to create a Pave crystal dome ring using epoxy clay. In jewelry, Pave is used to describe small stones set close to one another. This is the ring I will demonstrate how to make throughout this video. You will need a ring with a dome-shaped top. I am using a sterling silver ring that I have had for a while, but you may use a ring from any material such as resin or wood. A 2-part epoxy clay, designed for use with pointed back crystals. Round toothpicks with a little ball of beeswax at the tip are excellent makeshift tools for picking up small crystals. These tools are especially helpful for setting individual stones within the clay. Thin rubber gloves. Fine grit sandpaper for metal. I used 600 grit. Pointed back crystals. These are 2 millimeters in size. Make sure you have plenty to cover your surface area. I used approximately 160 stones. The first step is to sand the surface area that will be covered with the epoxy clay and set with crystals. If you are using a ring made of a different material, you can skip this step. Just make sure it is clean before moving on to the next step. Sanding the surface is an important step because it removes oils and debris that could prevent the epoxy clay from bonding to the metal. Make sure to sand in all different directions and around the edges. Dust off your ring with a paper towel to remove metal dust. Lay out plenty of pointed back crystals as shown. This will cut down on having to set crystals individually. Lay out several piles of crystals this way in order to set crystals in the center and around the sides. Open up your epoxy clay container. This is the hardener, and this is the color base. Again, hardener, color base. Take equal amounts of the hardener and the color base. You can easily approximate equal amounts by rolling each into a ball. Knead the 2 parts together until the lump of epoxy clay is one solid color and there are no striations. It is important to wear gloves during this step, not only to protect your skin, but to help prevent contamination while mixing the epoxy clay. I want my epoxy clay to somewhat match my light green crystals, so I will need to mix 2 different colored epoxy clays together, white and green. Make sure to knead each color with its hardener separately before mixing 2 colors. At this stage, you can achieve a marbled effect if desired. Roll the epoxy clay into a ball and place in the center of your ring. Use your fingers to move the clay from the center out and cover your surface area. Peel off excess. Keep peeling off excess clay while simultaneously shaping your ring. Make sure to press down and shape the edges. Take the ring and place like so on top of a crystal pile you made earlier. Use a gentle pressure and rock the ring back and forth to adhere crystals to the surface. Pat down the crystals with your finger and reshape if necessary. Continue this method with the other crystal piles until most of your surface is covered. You may have to set crystals individually, as I do here. So now that I have covered my surface, I will show you how to set stones individually. Using your beeswax tip toothpick, pick up stones and set them within the clay until surface is fully covered.